Last night my wife came home from a night out pretty drunk and was vomiting. Her sister was with her, who was sober. I put her to bed and spoke with her sister about what had happened. My wife is notoriously bad at waking up after a heavy night and she had work this morning, so I asked her sister if she knew her phone code so I could find a name. She's just started a new job. She's mentioned who I could message to try and pull her out the fire of being in trouble. I'll be quick to point out I've never gone through the phone or belongings of a partner unless they ask me to. I'm very trustworthy and don't feel the need to. There was a real reason this time. I opened WhatsApp and typed in a name I thought she'd mentioned. I haven't met anyone from this new job yet, so I'm trying to remember names she said who appeared trustworthy. Scrolled down a bit and was about to leave the menu there as I realized it wasn't the right name. I later realized it was a different sounding one. Before I did, a message caught my eye. It was from an old friend of both of ours from 6 years ago. It said, "I'd want to know if I was him." I opened it, curious, as you would do. A few messages up I could see that my wife had said, "I made a huge mistake. I'm sorry for dragging you into this and I feel so guilty and I don't want him, to find out. It'll destroy me." The context looks as though this guy, our friend, who she'd messaged, wasn't involved but had, along with his own wife, seen my wife do something with another guy. I couldn't work out from the messages what had happened. For context, we'd been together 4 years at this point and were long distance for a few months, so she was in another country on her own. I was initially there with her, hence our friends, not hers, to clear that up. We're now married, 2 years, and these friends, who had sent this message, were at our wedding. My wife clearly decided not to tell me whatever it was that had happened. The message was from 6 years ago, which looks like I was snooping her phone, but the name I entered, it turns out he's the only one in the contact with this name, and wasn't the guy I thought it was, so part of me thinks just let it go. I went back over my own WhatsApp messages with my wife from that night and it was clear she'd been drinking that night as we'd apparently had an argument over WhatsApp. The next morning she was self-loathing, "I don't deserve you" type spiel. Thought nothing of it at the time as she was struggling with her mental health, so I left it. Now it makes sense. My dilemma is we've got a lot going on right now, trying for a baby and moving house, etc. Part of me wants to just leave it in the past and pretend I didn't know, the other part feels betrayed and let down, especially as she's lied about it. The other part of me thinks, it was 6 years ago, leave it. I don't know what to do. Do I bring it up? The way I found out was pure coincidence, ironically from her own drinking issue last night. Or do I leave it? Part of me is eating up as I almost want to know exactly what happened. Any help greatly appreciated.